Hi, welcome back to Universe Image Creator. Today is part 3 of our deep dive series. The object we are going over today is the interstellar gas. Now to get to the interstellar gas, we'll go to the tool drop down and it's right under nebulas. Once you have it selected, you can click anywhere in this black area and place interstellar gas. So there we go. So now we're going to start going through different things. So first, let's start with geometry. Now under geometry, we see orientation. So click orientation and then hover over your interstellar gas. Then press down with left click and then move it around. And this will move your interstellar gas. So you can change it, go sideways, make it thinner, anything that looks good. So I'm just going to move it like that. Once you're done with orientation, you can click it again and that will unselect it. Right under that, we have location. So click to select location. Now you can click anywhere on the screen to move your interstellar gas. Once you're done with your location, you can come and click the button again and that unselects it. Now we're going to go over the 3 things under that: distance, size, and shape. Let's start with distance. Distance moves your interstellar gas back and forth on the plane of space. If this area was a plane, distance moves this interstellar gas. So now it's farther back, and now it's very close up. So we'll move it right there. Next we have size, which seems very similar to distance, but it is different. Whereas size, it doesn't move it back. It just makes it bigger. Like that. There we go. And the last one of these is shape. So shape is just what it sounds like. It makes it wider, it makes it thinner. It just changes the shape of your interstellar gas. And then once you have what you like, and you're all done with that, the last thing under geometry is billboard. So without billboard selected, you can move around in this 3D. This 360 way. But once you select billboard, it keeps the interstellar gas at one point in the image. So when you try to move it around, it keeps it at that point. I usually keep it unselected, but it's whatever you want and what you want for your image. Under geometry, we have texture. And the first thing in texture is the color. So to change the color, we're going to click on the color bar, and this will pop up our color picker. And here you can play around with whatever color you want. You'll play around, get something you like. And once you have the color selected, you can click in this light blue area to set it in stone. And under this, we have blend. And blend, depending on which one you click, blend takes the color and does something with the background. So if you click subtract, it subtracts the background color. Multiply, it multiplies it with the background. So I would just, play around, whatever you want, and it's all about the style that you want for your universe. And blend factor is is similar to blend in how much it blends in with the background. You see it's very blended in, and then it's softer, but then this is when it's strongest. Next, we have fall off and fall off shape. So fall off is basically how much it fits in the square. So if you see we go to the right, it doesn't fall off. It doesn't go as long as it does. But when you go to the left, it fills the entire screen. And the fall off shape, basically, you can make it the fall off shape longer. So those two are pretty, close together. Now after texture, we have noise. So noise, frequency, granularity, amplitude, and gain all play around with the distortion of the image. It'll add more texture, or it can make it blurrier. It's really, just, play around really, because all of this is just what's pleasing to you and what you want for the universe. And then the last 2 things we see is randomize. So randomize basically changes the seed to play around with. It gives you a different seed that you can work with. So if I click randomize, see how it changes. It's not changing any of the geometry, texture, noise, but it's just changing the seed that you can work with. And then restore defaults is exactly as it sounds. It just restores the defaults of all the stuff we played around with, the geometry, texture, and noise. And now when you're all done with that, you can come up to File, click Save Image, and then you can name your image whatever you want. I'll just give mine an easy name, Interstellar Gas. Check the width, height, image type. You can pick between JPEG or PNG, whatever you want. Then after that, click Save. This little notice will come up, but just click OK and your image will be fine. And then continue, click Save. And that's it. That's how you use Interstellar Gas. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!